Hello and welcome to another episode of Tarkov News. Now, it seems like I'm doing one of these every other day. It's just because, well, BSG are releasing an update nearly every day, so really want to get the information out there and help people understand how the game's changing and why what they're doing might not be the same as before. First major piece of news is from their Twitter. It's just patch notes for a small update they did. Basically, global loot spawns have been up by about 30%, which is fantastic. It means there's more loot on the map, so you don't have to get into as many fights to come out with the same amount of money. I think it really helps with the economy changes I've been doing lately, where it prioritizes getting some items and then extracting for the found raid status rather than going for them big ticket items. I think it's just good change. It lowered the free market fees to by 20%, which is good. I think the free market fee was a bit high. Purchased items by traders, rebalanced buying prices. Again, that's just just general balances, and then up skill progression rate by 20%. That's just fantastic. That just helps everyone that's capped behind a skill requirement for the hideout. Did mention these on my video yesterday because these were yesterday's updates, but I wasn't planning on doing a video, but then they kept releasing more and more and more stuff, so I just thought I'd make a video on it. Next, Tarkov has severely crippled the real money trading element of their game. They banned over 400 people and they're going after both sellers and buyers. Again, this is just a great thing. I mean, real money traders are the root of the issue. The people that hack in the game to actually feel enjoyment for the game are a minuscule amount of players compared to the amount of people who use this as a source of income. The people who go into every raid to come out with about 2 to 3 million to, sell that in 4 to 5 raids time for about, I don't know, $10. I don't know the rates. I don't buy, I don't sell. It's against terms of service for Tarkov. It's immoral, and it just leads generally to the game going downhill, being played with cheaters who don't have any interest in the game. They're just playing it because it's a job to them. Now, this did lead to a rather unfortunate situation with the streamer Anton. Apparently he was banned for picking up I think it was a flare thermal scope on a very low level, a level 16 on woods. And apparently that's why he was banned. That's what people are saying anyway, that's what I'm hearing. I haven't heard that from official sources. But if that's the case, it's very suspect, of the false ban system. I think it's a very worrying thing to see such a big name, especially a streamer, get banned. I mean, it's good that he's been unbanned, but it also raises the point that what about others? If he's got banned, chances are the system has false banned other people, and those people aren't big streamers. Those people are without a voice, and those people themselves don't have any recourse. They don't have Battlestate games on speed dial. They don't get to go to Twitter and be like, I've been banned, and have 7,000 retweets or whatever. So my advice to you is, if you have been false banned in this last wave or any wave previous, appeal to BattleEye directly. That is what came down from Nikita himself a couple of months ago when somebody was trying to ask for a ban to be repealed. He said, go to BattleEye directly. I'll find the Reddit link if I can, if anyone needs to see it. But he posted it on Reddit and I did see it. So if you need to try and get unbanned, I would recommend going to BattleEye. And on their Instagram account, they released a new image of a gun. Now, this looks very much like the M1A SAS platform. I definitely think it's something to do with the M1A SAS or the RSAS. I'm not sure if it's more upgrades or a different type of weapon. It definitely looks like it'll be chambered in 7.62 by 51. So it'll be an interesting addition. I mean, we do have a lot of guns in that platform. With it being, we've got the M1A, we've got the SR25, we've got the Hunter, we've got the bolt actions, the M700, the Osiris, and then we've got the RSAS itself. So there is a lot of caliber, there is a lot of guns in that caliber in the game, but it's a good caliber. I like it. It puts people down, so that's good. I love it when they release new weapons on Escape from Tarkov. They do a fantastic job of making all the weapons feel unique and their own unique beast to handle, and I just think it's fantastic. I love going on and testing a new weapon on the game. I also get sad when, they release a weapon like the 1911 and the PPSH at the end of the wipe and they're just not really that competitive. It's nice to have them, but when they struggle to perform in the meta, you just they kind of get brushed aside. So let's hope this one, with it being in 7.62 by 51, really is competitive. And lastly, we have a appreciation package from Battlestate Games. If you haven't been on in the past 2 days, you will have waiting for you from the system admin a package with 1 million rubles in it, which is fantastic. I think it's going to help a lot of players transition from, you know, barely making it by to being able to afford a decent kit now. I think it's just going to help smooth things out with the economy changes they made previously, and just help make that transition not as bad. You know, 1 million rubles is not a lot of money, but when you've got nothing, when you've got sub 1 million, you're potentially doubling at least, you know, 30-40% of the game's population money-wise. So I think that's a good thing. Honestly, a lot of people are going to be complaining like, oh, well, it's artificially inflating the economy because there's so many million of rubles just went back in. So what? Right now, with it wiping, it's going to go anyway. Like, that money's just going to disappear at the end of this wipe. It's not going to affect the way the game plays in 8 to 9 months' time. So do tell me down below what you're going to spend your 1 million rubles on. I am probably going to kit out a few SR25s. I'm really enjoying that gun. It handles so well, and if you get high ergonomics on it, it's just this beautiful weapon. And that's going to be it for this video. A real short one, guys, but I think that was very important information, especially concerning the skill changes and the global loot increase. I think that really helps. And if you're noticing a decrease in cheaters because of the real money trading, what would I call it? Real money trading actions, precautions maybe, do comment down below. I'd love to know what you're thinking about these changes for Tarkov. I think discussion and information is one of the best things surrounding this game. Hope this video helps you, and I'll see you next time.